What's the story, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Tidal Hemp-powered sports recovery spray. It's CBD, it's cannabinoids. If you've got a sore neck, a sore back, this is the game changer for me. After breaking my neck, I tried pretty much every single spray, Icy Hot, Bengay, you know, those different creams and stuff that you put on you. Nothing worked, nothing. Not one single thing worked. And trust me, I've tried them all. The only thing that's worked is this amazing product. I call it the game changer. It's a blast of cold like you've never felt before. Tidalsport.com for all your recovery needs. Of course, today's episode is proudly fed by the Aussie Project, Australian pies, meat pies, chicken pies, sausage rolls. We are feeding our guests on the show, and they are all falling in love with this product. If you want a taste of Australia, then guys, check these ones out. We're doing free delivery all over Las Vegas. And of course, today's episode is proudly fueled by...
In Ireland, the highest form of compliment in any pub is an insult. So I'm considered quite complimentary. Proper number 12, Irish whiskey.
The Marcus Deegan Show. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We've got amazing episodes coming up every single week. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, thank you so much, guys. I can't do this show without your support. And everybody's been really, really loving what we've been doing. We've been having some amazing guests. We've been having some amazing stories, and it's only going to get better. This podcast was something that I wanted to do because I love sports, I love entertainment, and I love spreading the word of legends. Today on this podcast, I mean, I don't use that word lightly when I'm speaking about my next guest. I've had a lot of Brazilians on this show. Johnny Walker, Michelle Pereira. I've even had Werner Jandaroba. I've had my good friend Larissa that owns the Protein House here in Vegas. Well, today we have got a world champion on the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome to the Marcus Deegan Show, the lovely, the wonderful, the talented, the legend, Miss Cris Cyborg.
Hi, thank you so much.
How are you, Cris?
I'm great. Feel great.
We met the other day at the Protein House, and you said that you would come on the podcast, and we're kind of new, you know, this is kind of a new thing for me. So to have someone like you on the show is just a true treat. So thank you so much.
Welcome. For me, pleasure. You know, Larissa Hayes, it's my big, good friend.
Yeah.
And I'm a beginner for her in the Protein House, and I came to support her.
Yeah.
And I like to support people, support the sport, support me, and it's nice.
Now, how long have you and Larissa known each other for?
I think you're going to be like, I met her maybe 2012 or 10 for a long time, yes.
Yeah, she's a pretty, she's a big figure here in Las Vegas because the Protein House is such a successful place where everyone that's in the fitness industry goes. And she was great in the sport as well.
Yes, she's very talented, very disciplined too.
Yeah.
And I watch when I go see some expos, we do signs for the fans. Man, her line is huge. A lot of people will take picture for her. You know, she did great when her career. Now she's career is the best mom in the world.
I was going to say, she's a mum now.
Yes.
And I was talking to her when she was on the podcast. I'm like, wow, that's so strange from just going from like this champion fitness bodybuilder and now all of a sudden you're a mum.
Yeah, she's big name in Brazil. People love her. All the pictures, you know, they heard everybody have it. Like, she's amazing. I always do my photo shoot with her.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. She told me that actually.
Yes. Yeah, we do always together. I always have her in my side. And great, you know, fans love and nice pictures. Yeah. And now she's the best mom in the world.
That's unbelievable. And her kids are gorgeous as well.
Beautiful, yes.
I know. Makes you want to have babies when you see them that cute, right?
Yeah.
Is more babies in the horizon for you, Cris?
You know, I have a dream. I have a kid. Yes, for sure. I think every girl would like to be a mom. And I don't see when, but you know, for sure the alarm gonna come to my heart. Yeah, it's time to have it.
Yeah, and obviously that would be something that would happen after you've finished in this business, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you actually have something that's so endearing and that a lot of people maybe don't know, but you have actually you have an adopted child that you adopted from Brazil. Can you talk about that a little bit?
You know, she is my niece, but I take care of her at the beginning when she was born in Brazil with my mom, and I always have a dream bringing her to America, but I was coming to work first. I say, no one stabilized my life. I want to bring you. Take a little while, but she's living for me. I have it. I can give it the best opportunity for her, and very nice, show her every day, my single day how's work, and give it to better example and chance for her here.
Is she into sports?
I don't try force so much, but she's trained a little bit before boxing. She did some jiu-jitsu. She started like wrestling, but it's very fun, very weird. She got really like wrestling, fall so many times.
Yeah.
But she started but she did her first tournament jiu-jitsu, I think gonna be 2 months ago. And I was thinking she's having like butterflies in her belly. She was nervous, but she did great.
Yeah.
I'm no force. I think if she want to be a fighter one day, cool. But I want she study, best. And she come, but I don't want to see the only choice. I want to do another thing too.
Does she watch your fights?
Yeah, she cried the whole time. The whole time. Nobody stay around her when I fight. She's cried the whole time.
It's got to be hard though, watching your mum in a fight getting punched in the head, right?
Yeah, she don't like it. But sometimes I bring her to the event, but she's start crying. Nobody will want to be around her. Yes.
Yeah, I think it'd be like a really difficult thing to see someone that you love, even though it's what you do and you're at the top of your game.
Yes.
Seeing you get punched in the face, that must still hurt her little heart.
I don't like to see people I love fighting too. You feel like, because I don't like the reality. I'm still real for you. I don't like to watch fights too much.
Is that
No,
right?
Okay, when I'm at home, okay, I'm training all day. This is my job. When I'm back home, I want to have different style life. Okay, you want to talk a little bit about fight? Cool. Or have one event and somebody I know gonna fight, I watch, but I want to watch just that fight I know. And I don't like too much to watch the fight. Of course, if I have girls, I'm gonna fight. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Well, you learn it too. But I don't like too much because I feel sad when somebody lose too, because I know how hard it is to be a fighter.
Yeah.
How hard you put your job and work, a lot of things in the plate when you go fight. And I know one have to win the fight, but I know how hard it is.
I bet you people are going to find that they're going to be shocked when they hear that Cris Cyborg doesn't like to watch the fights too much because she doesn't like seeing her friends get punched in the head, which is kind of astounding to me, but then also understandable. It's like if you're a dentist, you don't finish work and then go home and look at your family's teeth, right?
I have a friend, his physiotherapy, and he say when have like barbecue, everybody like to say the injury for him. Oh, I know my shoulder hurts here. What I say, okay, I'm gonna give you a card for you. Go to my office. It's funny, but it's reality. When you work all day, like you don't want to just talk about your job,
Yeah. So we were talking before that you kind of live in between here, Vegas and California, and then obviously you go back to Brazil every now and then to see your family. Is the majority of your family in Brazil?
Yes, all my family in Brazil.
Is that hard?
The beginning is very hard, but now I can go back and forth, or my family coming here to visit me. But yeah, I miss everyone. I try bring them live here, but then they don't like it. They
don't like it?
No, not much.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. They like to be there. They say people more happy here. People walk in the street. I like to like it's different.
Yeah.
And some don't speak the English too. I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
When I moved to America, they didn't speak English either. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
When did you actually move to America?
2009.
And then your kind of career exploded around 2012, would you say?
No, 2009.
2009.
Yes, I did my first fight here, I think 2007 or 8.
Yeah. Now, which organization was that with?
Elite XC.
Yep.
And after that, I went to Strike Force.
Yep.
I fight Gina Carano.
Yep.
It's going to be 12 years this year.
Okay, so that's what I was getting at. 12 years this year that you fought Gina Carano. As a matter of fact, I watched that fight this morning. Great fight. With 1 second to go. They stopped it at 1 second to go because you were just absolutely mauling her. That's happened in a few of your fights, right, Chris? Right down to the very final bell or even 9 seconds before. Yeah.
My last fight, they happened the same thing. In the end, 10 seconds before
Yeah,
finish.
it was actually 9 seconds with Leslie Smith.
Yes.
9 seconds left in the 5th round. Yeah. But that's the second time you fought her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, second fight. First one I did in Brazil in UFC. I did my first fight debut.
Yep. And that was first round. She was done the first round, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And now this time, I think I'm getting older, getting more experience. I got more patient. I've been work a lot of patience.
That's really extraordinary that you say that, because they say that patience and virtue is the key. So being patient, do you think, has made you better in what you do for a living?
My ex Cyborg, he always telling me, my ex-husband, he's always say, Chris, when you learn about patience, Nobody can beat you. Like you, every single moment in the fight, and patient, every single thing you do. But you know it's hard because
You get
it's
excited.
It's my personality. It's my style.
Yeah.
So I win a lot of battles in my career. The whole battle, I think, I always use the emotion in my heart.
Yeah.
But he say when you get experience, you see everything. You know, you calm. You see, okay, the time they finish, you feel you're gonna finish the fight. It's experience. I think experience to get this.
Now, is that extended outside of the octagon? So are you more patient in life normally?
I think I get it in both. I think I get impatient in both. Yeah, both sides, in the life and in the fight.
Yep. And that's just a growing process of as you get older, right?
I think everyone. Before when young, you don't think about what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do that. But now you get to say, you know what? Let me think.
Yeah.
Like you get mature. You know
Yeah.
about old but mature. Yes.
So how old are you now, Chris?
I'm 35, but I feel young. I feel happy. I feel I'm not having any injuries, but I think you matured here. It's better.
Where did that come from? Did you have a rough upbringing to make you mature, or is it just being in your industry and being a fighter and living in another country and being away from your family? Does that grow you up as well?
I think I married my first marriage. I was 19 years old. So my first boyfriend, I first married 19. I moved to America. I was 21.
Wow.
So no speaking English by myself, and I think you learning, every step in your life and every good things that happen in your life, you learning. You learn, you grow. Like you have to. Sometimes you happen, grow, but you have to figure it out and start growing. And I think this is happening for me.
Yeah. And so, what about on the side of your pets? Do you have pets?
I have a lot of pets.
Okay, I want to talk about this.
Every fight I want to buy on pets. Everybody say, Chris, done. We don't want pets anymore.
Okay, so can you tell me about your animals and why you have so many?
So before I have more. No, now I have because when my parrot passed away. Because my cat killed him. Man, I'm so sad. And I've never had a bird before. So this birthday, one friend, Abbas, gave to me in my birthday. He's already 25 years old because the people take care of him, passed away.
Well, they lived for like 30 years, right?
Yeah, more, I think.
Really?
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
So, and he loved me. He called mom, and he loved me. He's bite me so many times. And I search online, man, this bird never going to love me. So they say, it doesn't matter. Parents are always going to bite. So, but I always take care of him so much. But then my cat... He's got him. He's inside cage. Very bad, man. Very sad.
So you came home to that?
I was in Vegas actually. Then he never attacked. We didn't think he'd go, but inside the cage, he's sleeping, but he did. And then did my last camp. The same cat killed him, passed away. He's got a sick, 2 weeks, like one virus. Actually, he did the test his head, coronavirus too. The cats, I don't know, they did, like and. Very crazy. Now both together. We always play all both together. The parents say, "Don't get close to me,"
I know.
But I was very sad, and then but I have another cat. I have one Bengal, one female Bengal.
Oh, really? You have a Bengal cat?
Yeah, this is our Bengal too. The one it's a Bengal F1.
That's why he killed the bird. Then
Yeah.
Those Bengal cats got that instinct.
I was never had a cat before, and it was my first cat, and I love it. I'm dog person actually.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
No, but I love animals. So I have a Bengal female. I have her name is Layla Lee because we give the name all the fighters.
Oh, really?
So the other one passed away as a Sugar Ray Leopard. Yes, the parrot, we give it the name for Chelsoni. So there I have Fedor Emelianenko. He's on one lab. He's now at 12 years old. I got him when they just came to America. So I have now a new one. She's 1 year old. Chico Lopez gave it to me, one American Pit Bull. Her name is Holly Holm. I asked Holly before I give it the name.
Is that right?
Yes.
You asked for permission before you named your Pitbull Holly.
Yes. I say, Holly, and then, I say, Holly, can I give her name Holly? And then, yeah, she's good. Okay, cool. And who I have more? Let me see. And I have a pig.
Oh, yep.
His name is Manny Porcal. So I didn't ask him Manny. I didn't ask him Manny for the name.
Who thinks of all these names? Do you think of these names?
Yeah, we think together at the house, have a vote.
That's so funny,
So
man.
and then we have another cat who's gonna come. because for staying in place the other cat, because my cat now, the girl is getting crazy. So we're gonna get a friend for her, and they're gonna put the name Sakuraba. Saku, yeah.
That's so awesome. Well, I mean, that's great. I mean, me and my partner, we're big animal lovers as well. We have like, I have one cat. He's 15.
Oh, nice.
And then we have 3 dogs, a French bulldog. They just run around farting all day, and we have like 6 cats. So yeah, that's
it's
awesome.
busy day. My morning before I have chickens. I have 5 chickens, but they're so loud. My neighbors not happy with me.
What here in America?
Yes, Huntington Beach. Imagine. So it was the side of my room, but so I give one of my friend. My friend have a lot of chickens. I give it to them now. I think it's gonna be 1 month.
Yeah.
But I have fresh eggs every day.
That's right.
I need to go live
every
in
day.
farm. I need to go move to farm.
Yeah.
You know.
I
love this.
Is that a dream? Maybe to have a
Yeah,
farm?
I love this. I love yes.
Yeah, that's
I love animals. I think before, if I don't be a fighter, I would like to be a veterinary.
really.
Yes, you know, when I was teenager, I was working pet shop, wash dogs and take care, and yeah, it was. I don't know. I think I was. I would like to be this.
Wow. I mean, that's so endearing. This is one of my boys right there.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you mentioned injuries before. You don't have any significant injuries. Have you ever had any surgeries?
No, I never had any surgery.
Never had a surgery.
I never broke anything.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's incredible. How does that happen?
I don't know. So I'm blessed. I mean, yes.
Out, man.
I never broke anything. I know I did some injury like first fight. I dislocated my elbow. My first fight in my career. So, but I never have any bad injury in the fights.
Yeah.
And some little injury like sometimes my wrist.
Sore
no
wrist or
good,
something.
Yeah. But then and now I went to a couple of times in Colombia for do the stem cells.
Oh, right. How's
by
that?
Accelerate. It was very good. Man,
Wow.
really, when you told me about the neck too,
Yeah.
I say it's very good.
Yeah. I got the titanium plate with 6 screws in my neck. I broke my neck a couple of years back, and yeah.
This is
But
crazy.
this really helped me.
Yeah,
Now,
it's nice.
I want you to try this.
Yes, I will.
It's CBD and it's really cold, like cryotherapy.
Okay.
You can like, even if your fiance has a sore back or something, this stuff is incredible. You will love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Thank you.
Now, what about we were at the protein house the other day. What's your cheat food? What's your cheat meals?
I like ice cream with brownie.
Really?
It's bad now, but I like. But I know I'm not eat so
At
much.
night, at night in a big bowl.
The big ball,
at
yes.
nighttime?
On top. To put ice cream on top and a little bit. I like ice cream.
Yeah.
So I like a green tea ice cream too. I love sushi.
Yep.
Hours before my fight, I ate sushi too.
Hours before you fight, you eat sushi.
Yes.
Okay, then what do you binge on after the fight normally? Or did you stay pretty healthy the whole time?
I stayed pretty
because you're in
healthy.
amazing shape. Like
Yeah.
you're always in good shape.
I stay. I eat a little bit, but it's my lifestyle. I like because usually if I eat no good, I have heartburn.
Yeah.
So I have to keep healthy, especially when you on diet for the fight.
Yeah.
After fight, you start eating no good.
Yeah.
Like you stay heartburn all the time. So I don't like it. And then
Have you been to Australia before, Chris? Is that somewhere that you'd like to go?
Yes, I
Have
have
you
a lot
ever
of friends
tried
there.
Australian food before?
no, I never tried.
Well, we're gonna take care of you today. I got one of my guys in the show that
Very cool.
he is the owner and founder. Alex, do you want to jump over here? He is the owner and founder of the Aussie Project, which is an Australian meat pie. Alex, this is Chris. This is
Chris,
Alex.
lovely to meet you.
And I was just saying to Chris earlier on, my guy right here, he's had long hair the whole time that I've known him, and he walked in and he had cut everything off.
Yep, so it was time for a change, mate.
Yeah. So
Leaving that life behind.
So can we show Chris what we're giving her today, and can you explain? Can you explain what it is? I actually can't hear him either.
In the top camera or the bottom? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Australian meat pies. We got chicken pies, sausage rolls, and some meat pies, some chunky steak pies. The chunky steak pies is steak in a spiced gravy, covered in puff pastry and pastry on the outside. Chicken pie is just it's kind of like a chicken pot pie, and the sausage roll is a spiced pork sausage wrapped in puff pastry, and they're a staple in Australia.
They are a staple meal. That's making me hungry now. So where can people find you, Alex?
So if you guys want to check us out on at the Aussie Project on Facebook and Instagram, we deliver free all over Las Vegas. Just throw your order on there and we'll bring them to you. We have 2 delivery days a week, so we'll get them to you pretty quickly.
So you can hit them up in the oven when you get home, Chris.
I will for sure.
And try that. And also, there's another segment of the show. And do you drink at all, Chris? You drink?
No, so nice.
Your
Good
fiance
for you.
drink?
Sometimes beer. He loves beer.
He loves beer. Well, one of our amazing affiliates here at the podcast is Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. This is the part of the show that I call the passing of the proper. Connor and the boys send this whiskey over to me to give it to all my guests when they come on the show. So,
Oh, meu Deus. This is
Miss-
a challenge.
And skull.
so I don't know if you've tried this before, but on behalf of Proper 12 and the Marcus Deegan Show, we call this the
thank you.
passing of the proper. That one's for you. So
Okay.
you're going to go home with title. You're going to go home with meat pies. Don't mix the whiskey and the meat
No,
pies.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
they are good drinking food.
They are, yeah.
They're so versatile. You can have them when you're hungover, when you're drinking,
Yep.
or if you're hungry just for a snack.
Yeah. I
You-
guarantee
yeah.
you, when you try this, you're going to be like, Alex, you got to bring me more of those.
With coffee. Do you think it match with coffee?
With Australian coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, with
Australian
with
coffee is good?
Yeah, in Australia the coffee's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
Is it-
coffee
is it-
drinker.
I was going to
Yeah.
say,
Can't
you're
be
a coffee
Brazilian
drinker?
coffee.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
no, it's,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's hard to find good coffee here, but
Yeah.
we're going to start selling coffee soon anyway, so you have
Yeah.
to come by.
So, what's coming up next, Chris? Obviously, you just fought a month ago. You're going to take a bit of a break now. Are you going to get back into the octagon soon? Because I'm sure everyone wants to know.
You know, I thought Scott Coker and the other tar too. I want to fight soon. I like to fight. I like to be acting too. You know.
Yep.
But you know, I want to see too. If I don't fight soon, I would like to do one boxing fight, focus. But I believe this year I'm gonna be doing MMA.
Yep.
But I have a dream, and then other title working on for me to do one boxing fight.
So that's
Oh,
your
nice.
next dream is to win a boxing title.
Yes.
Wow, because I know your good friend Clarissa.
I don't know title, but I work really hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best there. People gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. Well, Clarissa Shields just jumped over to the MMA
Yes.
world. Does she want some of that cyborg smoke? Does she want some of that?
I don't know.
You think? How do you think you do with that, Chris?
Boxing.
Yeah.
Um,
No, in MMA with Clarissa Shields.
You know, MMA, Clarissa is very young.
Yeah.
You know, I think the experience is gonna be a little bit hard
Yeah.
for her, but I don't know. And I think she's doing great.
Yeah.
Maybe in the more little bit training is gonna be a nice challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Now, what we like to do is we like to finish the show up with if there's anyone out there that maybe needs a little bit of uplifting advice, is there something that you tell yourself to get you through a rough day? And if you could tell anybody out there that maybe having a bit of hard time and would like some inspiration from their hero, Cris Cyborg, is there anything you could say?
You know, I believe like you always gonna be inspiration for someone around you. You know, and all the time when you have a hard time, I have a lot of hard times in my career, and the one thing I always show my fans, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna continue, because a lot of people look to you, and if you quit, they're gonna say, you know what? If she quit, you know, I think you. So I use the hard times to growing as a person, as a fighter, and use this. See, okay, what I have to change. Use it for challenge you. You know, make you better. I know it's hard, and I believe like God have the best things for us. He loves us. So if you have a hard time, sometimes you think this is gonna be good for you, and God said no, this is not gonna be good for you. So I believe you have to do your best, even sometimes it's hard, but you have to know this is gonna be good after, even at the time you didn't see.
I mean, that you can't get any better advice from that. If you're going to get advice from someone, then you get it from someone that's done it all and is continuing to do it all. It was just so awesome to have you come in and take time out of your day to come on and do my show. It just means a whole lot to us, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're an absolute pioneer. You're a legend of the sport. Your name will go down in the history books as one of the greatest to ever do it. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's a nice environment. Nice to be with you. I met you in the protein house. It's so cool. And we're going to have it more times, maybe before a fight or after the fight. Coming to more news. Thanks so much.
I would love that. I want to thank Biffo from the Aussie Project coming in.
Yep,
Thanks, mate.
of course, anytime.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you very much for Title and to Proper 12, and of course all my guys here at Show Creators Studios. This is Marcus Deegan for the Marcus Deegan Show. See you next time.
The Marcus Deegan Show.
You do every week?
Yep, every
Oh,
week,
very cool.
every week. Yeah. I've had a lot of people on now. Heather